didn't know it was sitting up. I thought it was on the ground last time.
Live from the Dirt Yard, day 2 of the CCW season. Pork Pistols in the red, orange, yellow, and black against the 8 Balls. 2-time champion 8 Balls, Zach McFarland on the bump for the 8 Balls to start the season out. Let everybody get in on the stream. I need one. Wet my whistle. Who was that, Paul Agresta? Paul Agresta, debut at bat, goes down swinging.
Pistols are back in full force, baby.
Tyler Punt steps in the box.
Oh, it's perfect.
Nice, that's beautiful. Ball 1 misses outside. Oh, the score is not in the view. We're gonna go a little lower with the, things are gonna shake for a little bit right now until I get this.
Dude, there was 100 people on the stream last week.
There we go. Scoreboard's in the bottom left here. 8 Balls fans are in the chat. 3-1 to Tyler Punt. They do have a big fan. 4-1 now. Circle City Wiffle rules. We have 5 balls. Didn't miss anything. This is the second batter of the game. Struck out the leadoff hitter.
Full count.
Full count, 4-2 now to Tyler Punt. Hey Wiffles, how you doing, man?
Oh.
And Tyler Punt goes down looking. McFarland starting off hot with 2 strikeouts.
They need to work on their throwing the ball around, I think, too.
Yeah, they do. Was it sloppy?
Mm-hmm.
Jared Yonkman making his debut in left field for the 8 Balls. Younger brother of Circle City MVP Caleb Yonkman. That's a soft J.
2-0.
2-0 now to the light hitting Christian Leffler.
I thought he was his older brother.
Christian employs the strategy that he's going to watch every pitch and see how high he can get his OBP without getting the bat off his shoulder.
Woo!
Ropes a line drive down the line, foul ball. 2-2.
No Plords,
No Plord, no.
Well, Plord's on the Outlaws.
No
right?
Plord's on
Or is
the
he on the Pistols?
the Pistols. Yeah, he's on the Pistols. Foul ball.
About hop,
Look at that. I love the dirt, man. Oh, where is Thomas?
said he could come to that.
Really? Something happened. Thomas Hopkins, a notable absence from the Pork Pistols lineup. And Zach McFarland starts his 2021 off right with 3 strikeouts. Go to the bottom half of the first inning, scoreless. Pistols and 8 Balls. Field looks fire, thank you very much. Vogus is Yonkman's nickname the Sheriff. Got a little Peyton Manning going on.
What's the 8 Balls lineup look like?
We play 6 innings in Circle City Wiffle. Mike Sr. showing off the really retro 8 Balls jersey. That thing's kind of sick.
Oh yeah, it's nasty.
He's the
You
Sheriff.
can just tell it's...
The old school 5'8".
Did Hopkins message in the Slack?
I don't know. I asked him where he was, but he messaged. Did he message in Slack?
You get three strikes.
Bottom 1, scoreless, 8 Balls coming to bat. 8 Balls have appeared in 4 straight Circle City Dirt Yard Classics.
Yawn.
Thanks, Vogus. Appreciate it, dude. Cole, if you think that it's, I mean, the field's always open. If you want to come out, we have a free agent form that you can fill out and join a team. See how you stack up. Prediction time.
You know, he's been against the turn since the last game of last year.
Win Wiffle Balls if you make the correct prediction. Leffler is he relies heavily on the fastball, the overhand fastball, not much movement to it, but one of the harder throwers in the league. Predict the winner of game 1, win some Wiffle Balls in the chat. Right now we're 0-0. 8 Balls are in the light blue retros. The Pork Pistols are in the yellow to black. What do we call that? Ombre?
first time last year.
Yeah.
4-1.
They have about 10
Rob, what's up,
jerseys.
bro? Thank you. Appreciate that. It's grown a lot. We've put hours and hours into this. And then the whole TikTok stuff has really helped us in terms of our social media growth. And Christian Leffler battles back. Strikes out Mike Jr. Dalton Lewis in the chat. See you tomorrow.
Did the area for the foul ball right down in there get bigger this year? Or is
Nope,
that-
same. 20 feet. Yeah, the arc you see right there is 20 feet. Stretches from home plate down the line. If the ball doesn't pass that arc, it's like another foul line. So if it stays inside there, it's a foul ball. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Noodlers. We have Noodlers, Hackers, and Yackers all in action tomorrow. Little 3-game round robin. Leffler finds the inside corner. Bogus, are you coming tomorrow too? Lefty Connor Morris wearing Mike Speaks jersey, 58. Fouls one straight back. I'm gonna need some sweatpants, I think.
It's a little chilly.
Just misses. We got for count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 and 2. And Connor Morris goes down swinging. 5 hitters, 5 strikeouts so far. These two teams don't win games with their bats, but they do have really good pitching and really good defense. The 8 Ball's trying to beef up that hitting with the addition of Jared Yonkman this year. Road trip. McFarland chases one low, 1-1. What?
I'm not swinging.
Oh no. 500 wiffle balls on the 8 Balls, no pressure. 8 Balls minus 250 tonight.
Take that one.
And a sinker down and in. 6 hitters, 6 strikeouts so far for Pistols and 8 Balls. We're gonna break out the big, the pink wiffle ball bats here soon.
It's gonna be a quick one.
Head to the top of the, thank you, Keegan. Head to the top of the 2nd inning, still scoreless.
When do we got some more team previews dropping?
Team previews, let's see, we've got one dropping tomorrow morning.
Who's next?
I would tell you, but my phone is currently recording the stream. I want to say, I don't know, he told me who it was. I think Hackers is one of them. Regardless, Dirt Yard Dish episode, team preview coming tomorrow. Hey, we're kind of relying on you Northwest Indiana degenerates to run our sports book. I think so, Vogus. We got Bogad's coming for us. Bogad's coming for us, and then Cam Smith is coming for the Moonshots.
I'll gladly.
We've got some Pistols fans now.
take bets. I'll be the certified CCW book if need.
Paul Agresta in for his 2nd at bat of the night. 0 for 1 with the strikeout so far. Blake, if you could like just feed me stats throughout the night.
Yep.
It's a little early now. but-
Everyone has struck out.
Yeah. It'd be a safe bet just saying 0 for 1 with the strikeout at this point. The time is the inning. Yeah, you see it says 2 minutes there. That means it's the 2nd inning. We don't have our scoreboard up. Little teaser, we've got an LED mini Jumbotron going in left center, and that'll serve as our scoreboard moving forward. CCW crypto coin.
Where's Agresta come from?
Agresta comes from Ron Colley. He's a South Sider at heart, just like the rest of us, or most of us.
Baseball background?
Baseball background. I don't have his profile up, but he signed up through our free agent portal, and his profile said, "If you draft me, you won't regret it." And Thomas Hopkins really liked that. So he walked here 5'2", And now he's going to get lob pitches. If McFarland finds the zone here with just one lob pitch, Agresta will be out. We've got Zach McFarland, number 21, on the bump for the 8 balls, and Christian Leffler for the Pork Pistols. There's a line drives. Connor Morris overruns it, and the Pistols have their first base runner single
Rookie of the year
by Paul Agresta. Rookie of the year favorite. Early Rookie of the year favorite.
Batting 100.
Alyssa says, wait, is Paul playing right now? Yes, Paul is on first base. Paul, wave. Paul, wave. There he is. Alyssa says hi.
TP.
Zach with a nice dirty slider on the inside corner. Lots of depth to his slider.
TP's want to go deep here.
It's got good, good lateral motion, and it's also going to get good depth and go from the top to the bottom of the zone.
Uh-oh.
Christian Leffler, starting pitcher tonight for the Pork Pistols, steps in the box. He's swinging too.
New approach this year, swing at everything.
New approach, swing at everything, he says. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a nasty curveball, finds the zone for McFarland.
Stay on that zone, Zach.
Do y'all need a tournament diector? I'm gonna pass on that one. 2 down here. 2 down for the Pistols, top second. Still scoreless, runner on first base. Ball misses low. 1-1 now. Agresta back in the box. Is Bundy not playing, not hitting?
He tweaked his hammy
Seriously, tonight?
like Sunday or something.
Bundy, a leg scratch, tweaked a hammy, playing slow pitch softball somehow. Field dimensions are 89 to left field, 102 to dead center, and 85 to right field. 97 and 95 in the power alleys.
Ooh, that was it. That was it. 3-2.
McFarland flew under the radar for much of last season. Ended up turning in a really good year on the bump. Located on the south side of Indianapolis, Indiana. Full count again.
I had 5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, my bad.
I had 5.
All right, now, senior. Hey, senior.
5-2 again, so Agresta's going to take his hacks at the slow pitch.
Hey, the old wise guy.
Chance here to put the Pistols on the board. Takes one outside. Takes another one outside. I would assume. And he goes down looking. Finds the board. So since he walked on a full count, if one pitch hits the board, then the hitter's out. If he were to walk with no balls, then the hitter would be allowed to see 3 pitches hit the board.
I feel like part of that, I feel like he probably didn't know.
This jersey's in.
Head to the bottom of the second inning now, still scoreless. Pork Pistols were the first to threaten, though they only got a runner to first base.
I like the numbers.
Jared, you up? CCW debut here.
For who? Ben? Junior? Oh, TP probably.
Bundy, are you wearing baseball pants? Pretty sure those are baseball pants. Jared Youngman steps in for his CCW debut here. Sees a ball outside. Leffler on the bump for the Pistols. Ball 2. 2-0. 3-0 now. Christian Leffler way behind. And 4-0 now.
Don't want to throw a slow pitch to this guy.
Yonkman is in the driver's seat, and Blake just mentioned you do not want to get in slow pitch counts with him. He's an absolute star up north with the slow pitch style that they play, and he will feast on that this year. 4-1 now. Leffler trying to chip away. And just misses outside. 4-1. Goes to 5-1. The board is smaller. The better team here in this matchup is the 8 balls. They've appeared in 4 straight World Series or Dirt Yard Classics, it's now called. Yonkman. Foul ball. Yeah. Blake, you gotta call that. Foul ball down the line. Definitely foul. Everybody looked up at Blake, and Blake was just not having it. Dribbles one up the middle, gets by Leffler. Hamstring's a little tight. Not sure what's going on. Opening night, can't bend over and get the ground ball. Back's tight, that's what it is. Back's tight. Bundy with the tweaked hamstring is laughing from the sidelines. Runner on first base here for the 8 balls. Now the savvy vet, Mike Speak Sr. steps into the box.
Grandpa Joe. Great eye, Mike.
Leffler just misses high.
Let's go, big legs.
Pours one and 2-1.
Now you're ready, Mike. Still got some to you.
Phantom Shadow calls a home run.
I agree with the call.
We need to predict it there, Jimmy. Can we give Phantom Shadow some whiffles if he calls that right? 3-2 now to Mike Speak. There are 8 teams. The 2 on the field right now are the Pistols and the 8 balls as Mike Speak goes down swinging. Pistols and the 8 balls, we've got the Moonshots, the Noodlers, the Short Shorts, the Hackers, the Yackers, and the Outlaws. 8 teams. This is our 2nd year in a row with these 8 franchises and the same 8 owners of those franchises.
Is that the first year for that?
Yep, this is the first year we've ever done that. Lots of roster competition, some good turnover, our first ever free agent draft. And I think next year will be even more so that way. Mike puts a ball in play, TP. Pops it to the pitcher, but Christian Leffler's unable to hang on. Safe at first base.
No errors in wiffle ball.
No errors in wiffle ball. That's a true statement. It's a tough ball to field.
Jerry, you do not have to run into it out if it's on the ground.
1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Connor Morris, the power-hitting lefty for the 8 ballers, comes to the plate. Ball 1. Phantom Shadow licking his lips with his home run call. It's a good hitter to do it here. Pours one in at the top of the zone. Leffler throws a fastball, but it's got some late run to it. Makes it tough to square up, and it's definitely heavy. Just from a hitter's perspective.
Yeah, he's picking it up.
Drops it down, just misses outside. 2-2. Just a bit inside. 3-2 now to Connor Morris of the 8 balls. Typically number 4, right? 58 tonight. Swing and a miss, chases one out of the zone. 2 down now. Leftwood trying to work his way out of a tough inning here. Zach McFarland, the starting pitcher for the 8 balls, steps in the box. 2 down, bottom of the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup there from Leffler. Misses with the rising slider there. It's on you, Mitch. Mitch says he did not go. 2-1. And there's a ball spun to Leffler. Leffler basket catches it to end the inning. And we head to the top of the third inning, still scoreless. Typical 8 balls Pork Pistols matchup here. Be a lot of pitching, a lot of defense. We'll cruise through in about 30 minutes. Blake, when's your first game?
Sunday.
You don't play, who plays? I thought someone played Thursday. When was your rescheduled series? Is that
20th.
next Thursday?
The 20th.
We've got Blake Vorse here in the booth, owner and coach of the Moonshots. Blake, you start, your first game isn't until our opening day tournament, right?
That is correct, yeah.
You see that as an advantage, disadvantage? How do you feel about that?
We may come out a little rusty, but after our first competitive game, I think we're going to be locked in.
I agree. It's a good day to just have everybody out there kind of break the rust off.
Yeah. Fortunately, we do have Cam Smith come in, and I think he's going to be our game 1 starter. And
There you go.
He just pitched in Maw's tournament a few weekends ago. So,
Smithy's in the chat. He says, "Yay, that's my coach."
that's right.
Will Smithy, MVP candidate, coached by this guy, will give at least 51% of his MVP campaign, or MVP contending campaign. We'll give that credit to Blake. So
That's right.
back to the action here. Tyler Punt grounds the ball up the middle. Zach with an athletic stretch, hangs on to the bag. Way too many balls in his hand. He's really good at fitting a lot of balls in his hands.
Yeah, you hit it.
Keegan, can you change the inning, please? Top of the third inning, still scoreless. 1 down now for the Pork Pistols. Christian Leffler chases one out of the zone. And then he watches one right down the middle. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays off. And he goes back to his watching ways and watches another one down the middle. Zach McFarland filling it up.
He didn't even pull it off his shoulder.
Really, really good drop ball, curve ball there from Zach, and that's what he will lean on that pitch. The bat plane that it requires to square that pitch up is really tough to get. Agresta with a liner down the line. Speak can't field it, and Agresta's on with his second single of the game. Rookie of the year.
Right now, the Pistols are not regretting picking him.
They are not. Well, the seemingly number 1 and 2 offensive options in Thomas Hopkins and Nick Bundy were late scratches tonight. So the Pistols are running on fumes, and they're hanging in there. No, he did not. 1-0. Holds off again. Punt really looking to go after a ball here. No first baseman here, so the turf circle that you can see the pitcher throwing from right now, as long as you get the ball to that turf circle before the runner gets to first base, then that runner's out. Call it pitcher's hand in the world of Wiffle. That was metal pole, metal pole. Fouled it off there, off the metal pole below the strike zone. Punt squibs the ball to the left side. Zach McFarland makes a diving catch to end the inning. What a play. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. The one thing that the 8 balls do really, really well is get off the mound as pitchers.
Defensive player of the year.
I think their pitchers probably field it better than anybody in the league. And we saw that there by Zach. Really great catch. It's not always going to look amazing, but it's really hard to accelerate and go get that.
Jared 1 for 1 on the day.
So now we're going to the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless, thanks in part to a great play by Zach McFarland there. What'd you say here?
Jared's 1 for 1 on the day.
Yep. Jared Yonkman steps into the box. Single up the middle in his first CCW AB. Brother of Caleb Yonkman, CCW MVP in 2020. Basically MVP of the world. Leffler pours in a strike there.
This is starting in the bullpen right now.
Leffler misses outside. 2-1 now to Yonkman.
There are 2 arms.
Misses outside. 3-1 now. I'd go out on a limb and say that Yonkman's going to be a very patient hitter this year. Look to get in some lob pitch counts and just really try to hit the ball to the ballpark for the 8 balls. And the 8 balls have been missing that. They win a lot of games 2-0, 2-1. And there's a take. So 5-1 walk to Yonkman. He's got 2 chances here. So he can let the ball hit once, and he's okay. Hitters get to see a demo pitch where the pitcher shows off the pitch he's going to throw. Yonkman gets behind one, spins it, and Tyler Punt overruns it a little bit, but he's able to hang on.
That pinky.
Kyle, I agree, and it's probably a good strategy. The 8 balls in general are very patient, so that, you know, that mindset's going to carry over. And the difference with Yonkman, I think, is that he's going to start putting those balls out of the ballpark. Strike 1 to Mike Sr. Mike, the oldest player in Circle City Wiffle Ball, and it's not particularly close. I don't think it is all that straight. Like it's
got a small
yeah.
Tail to it.
Swing and a miss from Senior. 1-2 or 0-2?
1-2.
1-2 now. 2 down?
1 down.
1 down. I need the outs listed somewhere. Skips one in cricket style. That doesn't count. 2-2. Got to get our roof up here too. Nice change up there from Christian Leffler. Gets Senior swinging.
2 hits right now for each team.
We are on the south side of Indianapolis. Go 8 balls. We've got some 8 balls fans in the chat. And now the son of Mike Sr., Mike Jr. steps in the box. Jr. multiple-time Cy Young. Won an MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did win it.
That was a, incredible pitching campaign.
He batted like 30-something that year.
And then, yeah,
He was so dominant on the mound.
did just enough at the plate to be, to be considered serviceable there. Ghost, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Canada gang, what's up, eh? Leffler delivers, pours one in bottom of the zone.
It may have been his rookie year when he did it.
It had to have been that 23.
Next year, rookie year was Rogers MVP. And there's a rising line drive off the center field wall. Junior's gonna cut it down, a bad throw, and Junior's gonna push 3. He's going. Slips at third base, holds up at 3. Still got some wet field conditions from heavy rain on Sunday, so not able to push there. This is the first game of the season for both teams. Only the Outlaws and Short Shorts have played so far, so we're really just getting things underway for CCW.
2 down.
2 down, runner on third base for the 8 balls. Connor Moore steps in, chance to give the 8 balls the lead. Still tied at 0. No runs have pushed across here, bottom of the 3rd inning. There's strike 1 from Leffler.
Choking and poking up the middle. Left side, left side.
Leffler delivers. Fastball fades away, misses outside.
31.
30.
31.
3-1 now to Simo. And there's a dribbler. Falls short of that line. Connor seemed pretty sure that it was not going across the arc there. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was just... And he finds the inside corner there. Big strikeout from Christian Leffler. Fist pumps, picks up the bucket, and comes and picks up the balls. On to the top of the 4th inning. We are still scoreless. Leffler?
Yeah,
It's like Reed.
You just don't
Yeah.
know when it's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, you don't have time to think. You pretty much have to decide if you're swinging before or not. You know,
Can you peg someone out for an out? You can. In between bases, if you're off a bag, anywhere on the field, you can get pegged out.
Still the same rules for a tie game at the end, jack off?
Yep. At the end of our games here at Circle City, you guys did? We do not go to extra innings in the regular season. We do a home run derby style shootout. It really brought a lot of excitement and good stuff to the league in 2020. So we brought it back for this year, and we're still rolling with it. Christian Leffler in the box, 2-0 count so far. Zach McFarland pours one in, pours another one in, 2-2. And Leffler gets one down the line. Stays fair. There's a single for Leffler, his first hit of the year. Maybe a little dugout for the players. That's not a bad idea. The thing is, we're really trying to keep the fixed buildings out of the way. We don't want a whole lot of stuff just taking up space out here. And people kind of stand wherever they want anyway. Paul Agresta steps in the box. 2 singles so far in his CCW debut. Now ahead 2-0. McFarland struggling with some early command. Lobs one in and Agresta fouls it straight back. I think he wanted that one back. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Zach trying to battle back. Ooh, ball misses just high. 3-2 now. There's a ground ball to Mike Jr. Mike fields it cleanly, flips on to Zach. Leffler safe at second. Paul Agresta out at 1. Maniacs, we do have an outfield scoreboard coming. You see you can see right here where my finger's pointing. We're actually going to cut a hole, and we've got an LED jumbo. It's a mini jumbotron coming in. We'll have full graphic display, a scoreboard. We'll have the ability to put player names and stuff up there, so it'll be a really nice addition to the ballpark. Tyler Punt steps in now. Runner on second base, chance to give the Pork Pistols a lead and takes a nice hack. There's a ball down the line. Junior, the savvy play, steps on first base and runs across the diamond to stop Paul Agresta at third base. Really good play from Junior there. I think both teams, honestly.
On the ground, Leffler.
2 down.
The thing about the 8 balls is no matter the opponent, you walk up and both teams sort of have that playoff atmosphere focused. Christian Leffler steps in the box. 1-1, singled his last AB. Ooh, Zach McFarland tries to change up, floats and misses outside. Big ol' swing from Leffler there. 2 strikes now, 2-2. And Zach McFarland pours in a strike. Strikes out Leffler and strands a runner at third base, struts off the mound.
Zach, you're up. Nice pitch, dude.
And Zach McFarland will lead off for the 8 balls in the bottom of the 4th already. This game is absolutely cruising. 0-0, bottom 4, 8 balls coming to bat.
Hey, 1 center.
The starting pitcher, Zach McFarland, will lead off for the 8 balls.
That's some heads up out there in right field. He doesn't even hear me.
Jimmy Hay did right there. Absolutely slammed into the fence, and there's actually still some shards missing. We We have a video of it, but he disappears behind the wall, and we don't have the actual footage of him slamming into the fence, but the sound of it is pretty impressive. Ethan, hey, gentlemen on the field.
Uh-oh. No.
Zach McFarland lines a softball to Paul Agresta. 8 balls and pistols. Ethan would like to let you guys know to stop pulling your head when you swing. Mike Jr. says thanks, Ethan. Quick out there for Christian Leffler. That's something you like to see as you feel your pitch count rising. Bottom of the 4th inning here, still scoreless.
2 pitch hits so far for him.
The Pistols usually float around 500 record-wise, so this is a play-in game that you could absolutely see happening at the end of the year.
21.
Jimmy, you need to send me that video. I've got to get that posted on the TikTok. Pours in another strike now, 2-2. Staying patient here. And the riser misses way high.
You did.
Jared Youngman at the plate for the 8 balls. New addition via the free agent draft. He has worked the count full 4-2. Again, 5 balls for a walk in Circle City Wiffle.
I hadn't played this show.
And he paints the corner there. Strike 3, 2 down now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pistols throw it around. Leffler really starting to find the zone, find his rhythm.
It's the graphics. He's got it's
Do you not have it yet? The PS5?
I haven't played PlayStation in a while.
I just play the show all the time. I was just telling them I started downloading the show today. 'Cause they just
There's a strike. Mike Sr. at the plate for the 8 balls, wearing his retro 8 balls jersey from Chicago Yard Ball. Ball misses just low and away. There's a quick pitch. Leffler will he'll lift the leg and do a couple pump fakes, and then sometimes he just goes direct and delivers. D. Louie, we use the skinny wiffle ball bats, so I think the only ones I've seen are, it's the plastic one, so you've got to use either the yellow one or there's a blue Father's Day edition out and you can use that one, but those are the only 2 bats.
I have 41 up here.
41 here to Mike Sr. Ball misses. Senior's going to take his slow pitch. Thank you, Braves fan. Appreciate it. Takes his demo. Watches the ball low. Mike looking to break through for the 8 balls. And Mike pops one to the left side. Foul ball. There's a drive to left field. TP and Agresta collide, but they make the play. Pistols escape the inning. We're going to the top of the 5th inning, still scoreless here. 6 innings here in Circle City Wiffle.
3 hits for each club.
3 hits for each team. I think Leffler's got 1 for the Pistols. Agresta's got the other 2, and then 5. Then Yonkman, Jr., and McFarland.
I think that's right.
End of 4, Pork Pistols 0, 8 balls 0. Dual prod, thank you very much. We were looking at the opening day pictures from last year, and it's just hilarious how good we thought it looked. And then when you put it side by side, what's going on here, it's pretty amazing how it's grown. So thank you for the compliment. We're really proud of it.
Everybody works there.
Zach McFarland out to pitch again for the 8 balls in the top of the 5th inning. This being the first outing, it's going to start getting a little rough for these guys. They're, arm starts dragging. It gets tough to find the zone. So it's going to be interesting to see how each of these teams do. Ball misses low and away. There are no extra innings. In CCW, we do a home run derby style shootout to decide the winner of tied ball games. So each team will send up a certain amount of hitters, and you go back and forth. There's a seeing eye single to the right side. Beautiful piece of hitting from Paul Agresta. His 3rd hit tonight. He gets on base. I think that's true. You're not even lying. Leffler had 2 hits last season, and Paul Agresta has 3 tonight. They needed offense, and they have gotten it. How is Senior's health? Senior looks good tonight. We might get him for a between the game interview. Tyler Punt takes a big old hack at that one.
That's overdue.
What?
A senior interview.
Yeah, it is.
Get that spot, Zach. Get that spot.
Tyler Punt's the lone lefty in this Pistols lineup. He's not afraid to strike out. He's going up there swinging as hard as he can and hoping to poke one out per game. There it was, on cue. Goes down swinging.
No, can't run.
Wait, what's going on?
Dead ball.
Who makes these?
Wait, what just happened?
I think they threw it around.
Be aggressive. He's still
They're
second.
throwing it around.
That's dropping.
Jump third.
I was so confused.
Drop third. He's going. I like it.
Bogus, it's hard not to be a huge fan of him. He's a gamer. Last season, his doctor told him he was out like 4 to 6 weeks with a knee injury. And that night he's at the field and throws like a complete game shutout. So
I think that was probably against the Moonshots. He was limping out to the mound.
it was against you guys. There's a ground ball, no man's land.
Oh,
That's a bobble! Safe at 1.
Leffler, no, you matched the season total from last year.
That's all I'm here for.
how many down?
We see that strategy. McFarland keeps a lot of balls in his hands. I don't know if that's just something he's kind of into or what, but and it really bit him in the butt there trying to hold on to the 3rd ball. 2 balls and 1 fist is probably enough, and you try to throw a 3rd ball in there, and that's a handful.
Help him out, Paul.
1 down.
1 out.
One down here for the Pistols. They're threatening. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Top 5 scoreless. Yes, Bogus. He like the whole season, and then he'll come over to the sidelines and he's like, my arm's numb. Can't feel my fingers, and they're like purple and bleeding. It almost looks like he's a gamer, man. 4-0 here to Paul Agresta. Misses now. Punt is the runner on 2nd base. Agresta's looking to put something, and Punt will just keep on booking.
1 out.
Punt gets down into sprinter stance. Agresta sends a fly ball to right field. They're going to tag. Yeah, he was.
There's no line.
Oh.
There's no line.
Here's the ump. Here's the ump. Here's the ump. Back to 2. Junior's shoulder, we don't know. He's not starting game 1, obviously. So it's just going to be a matter of easing him in. I think that matchup between him and Yonkman, while it was really cool and good for the league last year, it was bad for him, and then we weren't able to take him to the national tournament, so I felt bad. But, it is what it is.
I thought he was just like a 1-step.
Oh, he was absolutely at 3rd there. Gags. No, he did not. Absolutely at 3rd. I think that was a missed call, but we don't put lines anymore though. It's a gentleman's call. I would have called him back. But I thought we didn't make it like if you were. No, what was it called? And there's an aggressive back flip. Someone might clip that highlight right there, and we'll talk about that after the game.
I think we were only focusing on
Obvious.
lead runner, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Obviously doesn't matter. Tyler Punt strikes out the end of the inning there, so bad call, good call. Who cares? Move on. No Yonkman tomorrow.
No Yonk tomorrow?
That's kind of big news. That is very big news. He's already flaking out, wins one MVP, and decides he's not going to show up. I get it. I get it.
Who else is on the news?
This is bottom 5, 0-0. Yeah, we got the soggy noodles tomorrow, Vogus. There's a ground ball from Junior. Punt flips. Nice play. Nice play.
Hell yeah, bitch! Hell yeah!
No juggle. No juggle. It was a good play.
Good call.
Yeah. I was like waiting. Mitch Bias emerges from the woods after what we can only describe as relieving himself. He's our head umpire tonight and makes the call with his back to the field.
He's out.
He's out.
So no Yonkman tomorrow. Who else is on that new list?
No Yonkman tomorrow. That team has Kyle Gagliardi,
Okay.
House, James Hayworth. They're going all in on the Northwest Indiana guys. Then they added a few free agents. Dalton Lewis, who seems pretty excited to play.
Oh, maybe intentional? We don't know. About a warning.
What we got? One down.
One out.
One out here, bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless. No runs have pushed across. An absolute pitcher's duel. Church is in the booth. He wants to see a jack off, he says.
We know how that's gonna go.
We might go. We'll go down and go field level for the jack off. I'll gift you front row seats to the beat off, the dong off.
Oh, Connor! Come on, Connor, let's go.
There's a frog in the stream.
And Connor walks 5-1 walk, so he gets to. He's got some freedom here in this AB. This might be a game-changing AB. I'm calling SEMO bomb here. Who's playing for the Yackers tomorrow? No idea, Bogus. Your guess is as good as ours. And wow, just misses the right field wall. Sends it out. Solo bomb for Connor Morris, and the 8 balls pull ahead 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Had that ball caught the dirt yard sign in right field, it would have been in play. 1-0 8 balls now. It's a little backwards. They've got home on the left. 1-0 8 balls. That's kind of the story of the franchise for the Pork Pistols. They battle for 4 or 5 innings, and then just fall apart. I don't want to call it fall apart because they do play well. They make the plays, but if you're not able to push runs across, it becomes really tough, and it's a big burden on your hitter or on your pitcher. There is a shop. We've got limited items, hoodies, T-shirts. I think if you go to our Twitch channel and go to that panel, you'll find it. If you go to our TikTok and find our link tree, wow, got him. Oh,
TP out there.
I don't think Zach touched the bag, but yeah, go to our down below in our Twitch profile. You hit about, and you can find our shop there. And then if you find our link tree, which we have linked on all of our social media profiles, you can find our merchandise shop.
So here's something I never understood. What is there a rule on
Another draft?
So you say final.
Free pinch runner, and as long as there's someone sitting over here, you can pinch run.
What up?
How about that?
Gregor's not running.
No.
And there's a ground ball to the left.
That's some thick grass.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That needs cut tonight. Although that ball did touch the ground inside the arc, so.
Go, Mike, be smart.
Bias giveth, bias taketh away. Yeah, I would like a replay on that single by McFarland. A, I think he was out. B, I think he missed the bag. So, he's gonna.
Big Mike.
Took a big step.
2-0 right there.
He did.
That's why I think he was.
And he thumped the. You could hear it was just dirt. That was not the first CCW hit for Jared. He dribbled one between Leffler's legs in his first AB. So even better story there.
Yep. We want it. All right. Still gotta come to you.
Leffler delivers,
Good eye.
just
4-1
misses.
here. Put it in the box.
Leffler all over the zone, but just not able to find it. And this 8-balls team is going to be really, really patient. Mike's got himself in a 4-1 count, and he walks. Doesn't walk, he's going to take the pitch to hit.
Hit what? Hit what? Hit what?
Sees the demo. And he drives the ball to left field, squeaks over. Mike Sr. with the 3-run bomb, giving the 8-balls 4-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
The legend.
Open the floodgates.
The GOAT. 5'8".
The legend, the GOAT, tacks on for the 8-balls. What a swing.
Nice swing, Mike.
Kyle, I mean, yeah, they've got a couple guys that do. Honestly, man, they're waiting. They're just really counting on the fact that they're going to keep you to, 1 or 2 runs, and they're going to take advantage when you get a slow pitch. So, bomb alert! Wiffle's in the chat. There we go. Mike Sr. with his first bomb of this 2021 campaign. Such a legendary career.
It's still. I don't even think my ankle's still.
A third of my team has glass ankles. That's not great.
Pours one in here. Connor Morris up to bat for the 8-balls.
I injured my ankle at least once, probably twice this season.
Yeah, it never goes away.
What up, J-Man? Swings and misses at a fading changeup. 4-0 8-balls here, bottom of the 5th inning. Scoreless all the way up until this inning, and solo bomb from Connor Morris and a 3-run bomb from Mike Sr. have the 8-balls ahead. Eyeballing their first dub of the season. Nice riser from Leffler there. Strikes out Simo, and now we go to the top of the 6th. 8-balls lead 4-0. Pork Pistols down to the last shot.
Christian,
Need
you're up.
some bats, Pistols.
Yackers taking home the hardware this year. They did. When they make that appearance? Was that 2019? 2019, the Yackers made their first Dirt Yard Classic appearance. Their roster's just in flux. That's what I'll say about it. They don't have a whole lot of stability. I think Ryan Vogus is watching right now, and he'll be one of the first guys to tell you that. Rudy, he'll tell you the same thing. When they're all here, they've got a really talented roster, but getting them here and staying healthy through the entire season is one thing. They did pick up Sawyer Mitchell, which I think is a really good addition offensively.
I know, that's what they needed.
So like I said, any given day, you get Vogus, you get Mitchell, and you get Rudy to the field, then they're going to be in good shape.
So it's Rudy, Bogus, and Sawyer?
Rudy, Vogus, Sawyer. I think they've got Ryan Gallagher from up north, plays in GBL. I remember he was on that first GBL team that we played when we made it to, or when we went to regionals in our first NWA appearance.
Did anyone pick up that Kyle, was it Kortner?
Kyle Kortner, yeah.
Did anyone pick him up? He played good. He was on Jones's team.
No, Kyle Kortner didn't come to Cade Luker. Cade Luker was picked up by the Hackers.
Okay.
Yeah, we should see Cade Luker. I don't know if he'll play tomorrow or not. And then Kyle Kortner was picked up by the Outlaws.
What's that?
I want to come back. J-Man, is that you, Jeremy?
Yeah, we can get that scoreboard over on the right field.
Did J-Mac do something to his knee?
J-Mac?
Yeah.
I guess.
Is this? I don't know if this is him.
Jeremy?
J-Man Jarquise. Oh, it's Brenton. What's up, bro? Why is your name J-Man Jarquise? Vogus will be here pretty often, like that. Christian Leffler goes down swinging, looking, who knows. Finds the inside corner, Zach McFarland's dealing. Very good game. We let's see who we got. We got to get Zach for an interview after this one. Look over. Maybe a preview of what's to come in game 2. We've got the CCW legend Mike Speak Jr. warming up for the 8 balls. So.
Freaking light over there was full of water.
Oh, was it cracked?
Is that what's going on?
No, but it's got an inverter in there, you know.
How quick can you replace that?
Probably only one from China to get here in 2 months.
No, he has the lights. He has the lights. They're here.
No, it's not the same. No, he has one light, and it's not even the same mount or anything. So if the other lights are the same mount, we could just take it off and bolt it on and not have to realign it.
And Paul Agresta will take the walk down 4-0. Or he's getting the pitch to hit here. The inner coach and Blake Voris up here in the booth is just internally screaming, take the walk, take the walk. He knows you need base runners, but Paul Agresta is trying to get used to this. Hey, we got bring it. 5-2.
What's it count, Blake? 5-2 down there?
I haven't been paying attention since the 3-run bomb, to be honest.
Agresta looking to get into one here. Swings and drives one to right field. Yonkman makes a really nice play, but Agresta's safe at 1.
3 hits in the debut.
4, right?
4.
This is 4th hit. 4th hit for Agresta on the night. Really good debut.
That's the same amount of hits the whole Pistols
Pork
had
Pistols
last year.
have some offense.
And a much-needed addition to this Pork Pistols offense. Tyler Punt in for the Pork Pistols, down to their final out. 4-0 8 balls, top of the 6th inning. We play 6 at Circle City Wiffle. Mike Jr. getting loose for game 2. Swings at a ball that catches him in the chest. And I think
Is that game?
2 outs.
2 down. My mistake, they were not down to their final out, though.
I tried to tell you that.
That felt like a fitting final out for this game.
I'm glad that I mystified you.
Tyler Punt goes down swinging. Zach McFarland 1 out away from a masterful opening night performance for the 8 balls. Swings and misses, strike 1. Senior is.
Never quit.
That's the thing, senior. The 8 balls. I don't know. They treat every freaking game like it's game 7 of the title.
He's down.
I love it.
Stands.
Who used to play left field for them? No one always had, was it?
Ooh, Leffler holds off there.
Connor.
I think we'll go down to the field and get an interview. Four nothing 8 balls here. And Christian Leffler takes strike 3. Zach McFarland with the masterful performance here in his first outing of 2021. Blake, can we get his stat line? Let's hear it.
McFarland.
Zach McFarland on the bump for the 8 balls.
We have. Let me get back in.
What's he got? Let's see. If you go exit, Zach McFarland, 6 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts and 6 hits allowed. We're going to go down to the field. Think of a question I should ask him. Hey, Zach, can we have you for a second?
Oh, good.
Let's come out here. Let's come out here.
Ricky Bobby Inc.
Ricky Bobby, come out here. We're here with the MVP of Game 1, Zach McFarland. Surprise start, honestly. As I walked up to the field, I saw you warming up. I had to give you a little crap right as I hopped out of the car.
Yeah.
And you came out 13 strikeouts, 6-inning pitch, only 6 hits allowed.
Well,
What were you feeling tonight?
you know what? I think if this league teaches you one thing, it's all about who you know. And, you know, as a member of the 8 Balls, I'm pretty good with management. So I talked my way to the start today, and the team came through for me. So that's all I can say, and it was a real good day for us.
Really good 2020, most improved player, coach of the year. Do you feel like this year is kind of the year you break through and you put together an MVP campaign?
Probably not.
Probably
No.
not.
I'm older and fatter. I'm out here to have fun. I have not drank tonight, which is a good improvement, but can't promise anything for the next game or next series.
There you go.
All right.
Heard it here. Zach McFarland, MVP, game 1. Thank you, Zach.
Yep.
We are going to cut it and come back for game 2 here. 8 Balls win game 1 in 6 innings, 4-0. Thank you. On the mound for the Pork Pistols. Who's starting for the 8 Balls? Junior. Mike Speak Jr. starting for the 8 Balls. A legend here at the Dirt Yard. First pitch is away and punt misses by a good amount. Not a good start for the Pistols. Ball misses in. We might be in for a little different style of game here in game 2. Both pitchers dealt in game 1. We had a 4-0 win by the 8 Balls. Zach McFarland with 13 strikeouts.
How many left do we have?
I don't know how many left we had. Need to.
A decent amount. Senior with a
Mike Speak
3-run
Jr.
bomb.
leading off. There's a line drive. Paul Aggressive slipping and sliding. Can't get to the ball. Junior on with a single to lead things off.
Need to get some cleats.
Hand me one. Thanks. I'll provide. I'll have to provide soon. Connor Moore steps into the box. First AB of game 2. Solo home run in game 1 was the first run pushed across by the 8 Balls. I want how many home runs by the 8 Balls? Over under 4.5.
I didn't even notice that mound. There's nothing to push off on, is there?
Yeah, there's a rubber there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Tyler Punt on the mound for the Pork Pistols. Digging in his pocket. Trying to find a curveball.
Just pulls out a baseball.
Under. Vogus takes the under 4.5 for 8 Balls. I think there's going to be a fair share of pitch to hit pitches. So win wiffle balls if you make the correct prediction. Someone get in this chat and go make a prediction.
Is it final score prediction or what?
Over under 4.5 home runs for the 8 Balls this game.
4.5.
As the I'm taking over, and I think we're going to see one right here.
Yep.
There it goes. There's a deep ball by Connor Morris.
Let's go, baby.
See you, ball.
2-0.
2-0. That live over-under has just spiked to 5.5.
Live line went up.
Live line just increased. Probably should have made it 5.5. 2-0 8 Balls here early on, top of the first inning.
I think I still would maybe.
McFarland grounds the ball. Yeah, if that line had spiked to 5.5, 6.5, I'm probably still taking it. One down now, Jared Youngman.
Everybody's taking the
He's going to be called a Yared from now on. Yared Youngman.
Oh, you put a poll in there?
Can you vote on it?
Everybody's
100
taking
for
the
the
over
over.
now.
Are they?
Well, at 4.5. Yeah.
Baby J, baby yay, baby yay. 310 wiffles versus 0. Someone's got to take the under. Do you win the wiffle balls that the other people put down? Conditions are better this week. Thank you for pointing that out. We got a lot of rain on Sunday, but we threw some infield conditioner down. Really, brought out the good contrast in the field, and things are solid out here. So 2-0 here. 8 Balls lead, top of the first inning. Connor Morris 2-run bomb. And TP blows one by Youngman.
Can he pitch?
Youngman? I don't know.
me down.
Northern guys can. Does Yonkman throw? Gerard? Oh, Gerard. There is more reward for the lower outcome, so you can make a killing if you take the under and it hits.
I'm a gambler, man. I can't take it.
You win
That's
wiffle balls?
Hit and miss on the mound. Yeah, wiffle balls you can buy different types of stuff within the stream.
Within the stream, really?
I think so.
Just Circle City wiffle balls, just dishing out thousands of wiffle balls to their fans.
3-1 here to Mike Sr. 2-0 8 balls.
It should pop up. It might have come down though. Probably came down already.
Mike Speak earns a lob pitch. We might see another bomb. He had that huge 3-run bomb in game 1. Only thing that kept him from being MVP was, oh, there's a dribble up the middle. Punt dives for the circle and gets it. The only thing that kept him from being MVP was McFarland's 13 strikeouts and the shutout on the mound.
That little turf strip by the mound.
Pork Pistols, yeah, I like that. And then we just roll it up afterward too. It's probably gonna kill the grass, but I don't know.
Over time.
Yeah, it looks good.
Even if the grass is dead,
Yeah.
guess what? You won't ever see it.
Right. Head to the bottom of the first inning. 8 balls strike first with a 2-run bomb from Connor Morris there. Speaking of the umpire over there.
If you got to go to the bathroom, now's a good time because Speak won't throw live for about 5 more minutes.
That's true. Maybe now's a good time for another interview. Let's see. We're going to go back to Blake Voris here. Black to Blake. Blake, you mentioned Cam Smith coming in town from St. Louis. What does he provide for your team? What do you think he's going to do for the Moonshots moving forward?
Yeah, so Circle City as a league, we go up to the national tournament and we faced Cam actually like 2 or 3 times. And he's pretty much shut us down. So on the bump, he's going to be a really, really great arm, I think. And then also he's been to some other big tournaments out east, and he's done a great job hitting. So not only on the bump is he going to help, but he'll bring some power to our lineup. So.
You feel like this is a thing? Are you just trying to get him playoff eligible and then get into the playoffs and make a run with them, or what's the deal here?
The good part about Cam is that he is super willing to play. He's been lighting up the chat, very positive, wants to be as involved as he can. He said, quote, "I want to play as much as Yonkman did last year."
Ooh.
So that's what we're hoping for.
Okay. What number is he going to wear for the Moonshots?
He is number 13, I think.
Number 13. So you add him to a mix of Smithy and Reed. We saw last year you guys were 3 outs away from a World Series. I got to stop calling it the World Series. A Dirt Yard Classic berth. And things kind of melted down. And then you saw the fact that Smithy, he's maybe not capable of coming back for that Game 3. So Cam Smith, you're bringing him in to fill that role, right? You guys are going to have a 3-headed monster.
Yep, the biggest part that we needed was another reliable arm, because if Will or Reed, if they weren't on, then we were in trouble, because I was either coming in or Austin or Tyler. And yeah, so with Cam, we're hoping to eliminate that and really go for a title this year.
Yeah. The 2 pitchers he just mentioned, the non-pitchers that our last worst case scenarios, are actually sitting in the booth with us. So Austin on the right, Tyler on the left. These guys do not throw. And as Blake just mentioned, they were forced to get on the bump last year. So Cam Smith hopefully keeps them out of there. Blake, manager, owner of the Moonshots, thank you very much. We're going to get back to the action here as Mike Speak Jr. finishes his 897th warm-up pitch.
Moonshots title chasing, baby. Let's go.
Blake says Moonshots title chase in 2021. We've heard that before. Heard that before their 7-13 season 2 years ago. We'll see. Again, we're watching. We are 8 balls, Pork Pistols right now. In the bottom of the first inning, Mike Speak going through his warm-up pitches. notorious for just a really meticulous and thorough warm-up routine. So he's going to take his time. He's not going to let anybody rush him, and sort of really just getting his arm in a groove and ready to go. Tends to draw out the game, and, you know, it might be a mental thing. We're going to move the camera down here a little bit. Mike specializes in throwing that rising slider that comes from the left side. It's a pitch we don't really see in the league all that much. We got 2 Cy Youngs, 1 MVP for him. He got Cy Young and MVP in one season. Yep. His pitching stats were unbelievable, and then he hit well enough to deserve that MVP. And he's largely responsible. If you see out there, the 8 balls have 2 banners, and then the other 2 banners that they're sandwiched in between, they were second place in those seasons. So if you've got Junior on your team, you've got a chance to make a run. What?
Smithy got robbed of MVP, in my opinion.
Okay, while we're still watching these warm-ups, we have a hot take in the booth. Tyler Gregory of the Moonshots thinks that Will Smithy was robbed of an MVP last season. Can you expand on that?
I'll second that.
They will second that.
I'll third that over here.
They'll third that.
I'll third that.
We got a booth full of moonshots.
We got the best player in the league on our squad.
I do need to add a disclaimer. All 3 of these guys are teammates of the guy they're discussing. So, as commissioner, I will say there was nobody relatively close to Caleb Youngman as MVPs.
Let's get some Will Smithy chatter. Here we go.
Yeah.
W Will Smitty in the chat, please.
I don't think I send out votes.
Is he still on the? Is he still
Every race. I mean, well, every race.
We voted. I think.
Every race was just, it was pretty clear cut who the winner was. So Smithy did have an incredible hitting year, but Youngman's offensive and pitching numbers combined were.
Let this game go. I mean,
Pitch clock. All right, he's good, and we're back. Here we go.
So are we doing time limit? Does this count towards the time limit?
Oh, it does. This does. So when we get into that Sunday round robin, or we get a night where there's 3 games, these warm-ups do count on that time limit. No time limit tonight. We do play. We'll play a 45-minute time limit throughout the season.
I mean, you don't want to sit after you play.
I didn't pause it for that. We were able to get about 3 or 4 interviews in up here. Speak Junior is good and loose. Yeah, the way you guys hit it, we might be done with this game.
So a good question for you, dude. Do you think the opposing team would be able to, like, are they able to say, hey, we're ready to go hit, we don't want to sit here any longer?
Well, I will ball one here to Paul Agresta for the Pork Pistols. I will say, like, strategically, whenever we play the 8 balls, we are on the edge of the field pushing him hard. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
let's go, we're ready to
you don't
play.
want to sit down for 10
Right. And so, I mean, it's him. Again, until we have a legit rule, he's going to play that mental game too. He's taking his sweet time getting ready, and
Junior looks like Junior.
yeah.
Yeah, sure does.
This is Mike Speak Jr. He's going to fill up the zone. He's going to be really dirty. Hopefully, there's strikeout number 1. Hopefully, you guys are seeing vintage Junior right now, because he is one of the very best in the country when he's on. I just got a text from the deputy commissioner, Rudy Lyon, that warm-up time was utterly ridiculous, and everybody in the booth agrees. He's on though, and we had a 15 inning marathon game with Skibby Wiffle Ball in the national tournament. So, and it was like this the entire time. You go out there,
I will say, Junior does look like he has more speed.
take his time, and
Your teammates, it's great.
oh, when you're teammates with this guy, it feels like you're untouchable. Again, you're seeing one of the very best lefty arms in the country, if not the best. I know I've heard that claim out of multiple people's mouths.
Oh.
Woo! Comes with a pitch we don't see very often from him. That's a sinker. Again, he throws a riser that's going to almost touch the blades of grass and then catch the zone. And then he comes with a sinker from that same arm slot, same tunneling. Really tough to hit. 2 strikeouts and 2 batters for Junior now.
I can't confidently say I'm not swung at that pitch before.
I think we've all swung at that pitch before.
Struck out on that one.
Oh, you'll see righty hitters take a full-blown hack and just wear a wiffle ball in the nuts off of Junior. I mean, it's not even uncommon at this point. I don't know who. I think I took one off like the neck. He throws the.
Swung at it?
Yeah, he'll throw like the. It's just like slider, and then he comes harsh riser, and it's just jugular.
31.
3-1 now. Can someone pull up? I don't have a device. I need his career stats. Just go to the web page. 32 now? 32 would be full count in baseball, but we play 5 balls per walk.
You pulling it up?
3 and 2 count here to Christian Leffler.
Yeah.
And he misses inside. Leffler really working the count. Yeah, go career pitching stats. I do know that Mike Jr. was the first pitcher in CCW history to reach the 400 strikeout mark. Did so by striking out Eric Stark of the Hackers on a slow pitch, nonetheless. You gonna throw a pin tonight?
I might. Might definitely.
You coming tomorrow?
Huh?
You coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure, I'll be here.
Good. Alec Buckman in the booth.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year last year. Star. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Last year.
Okay, last year. Rookie of the year last year. One of the stars for our national team.
He's gonna get to 500 strikeouts this game.
This game?
494.
Wow.
So Speak Jr. is at 494 career strikeouts.
496,
baby.
496 now. We're at the countdown to reach 500. Out at 1.
I gotta start.
His career stats read as follows. He's thrown 235 innings, 1.55 career ERA, 33 wins and 11 losses.
96 now.
And like we just mentioned, he is
496.
4 strikeouts away from number 500, and you're going to catch that here on the stream. 4 strikeouts away. He has given up a whopping 16 home runs in 235 innings pitched. So, as you can tell, it's tough to get him off him. That's including an entire year of slow pitch after ball 4 and ball 5 now.
Smithy's gonna be the home run leader against Junior.
Or one of the short.
Keegan, come here, please. .496 career strikeouts for Junior. 500. Gosh. 500 Ks.
And it didn't take very long.
It did not take very long.
Well, I think it said like 270 innings pitched. Not much more. So you're looking at close to 2 strikeouts in an inning.
Excuse me?
1.9.
Rake it out? I did. Why? I don't know. I don't know how to come back to that. All right, we go top second now. The Pork Pistols are behind 2-0. 8 balls come to the plate. A Connor Morris 2-run bomb has been the run production here for the 8 balls. We have an over-under 4.5 8-ball bombs in the chat.
I had to get some time. Any good ones?
Gotta get his 500 strikeout.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to you. So it obviously won't be next inning, but if he gets within 3, then his following inning, all of it needs to be recorded.
Junior.
Junior.
That's all I was like.
Junior's about to hit 500 career, so when he gets within 3, that I want that entire inning just kind of.
What's he at?
He's at 496.
Can I just put my camera up?
Yes. And Junior.
Walk.
Takes the walk. Junior takes the walk. I was confused. He was walking off.
He's got 4 to go.
So probably 2 innings.
Pinch runner.
Brendan, that's in 235 innings pitched, so he's over 2 strikeouts an
Gosh.
Yeah. For a 27.
inning. 1.55 career ERA,
Consistently. Yeah.
which probably spiked after a little bit after the
Right.
pitch.
Connor Morrison in the box for the 8 balls here. Responsible for the 2 runs on the board. 2 home runs on the night. Dylan says, boo, who takes walks?
OBP.
OBP, baby. Oh, he's down here.
I'm with you, Junior.
OBP, baby.
Hey, did you hear what you're sitting at right now?
Yeah.
4 away from 500.
4 away?
4 away. 6 coming into the game.
Have to sign
Connor.
the ball, throw it in the trophy case or something.
Connor sends a ground ball. Paul Agresta can't get to it. Mike Sr.'s going to take off and go home. RBI single for Connor Morris.
Hey, Paul.
That's some
If you throw that into the circle there, he has to. He gets sent back if he's not halfway.
Max, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. So the guys on the first baseline, the first guy calls balls and strikes, and strikes, and the second the base. I just had a stroke trying to read that.
Time.
Nice to see the field. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys for stopping in the stream. Connor Morris just singled, drove home another run. 3-0 8 balls, and McFarland sends a ball down the left field line, fielded. Really good catch and relay from Christian Leffler. How many outs we got?
Check the tape.
1 down now. Hey. 1 down now here. Top of the second inning, 3-0 8 balls. Connor Morris has driven in all 3 8-ball runs. And Jared Yonkman steps in the box. Tyler Punt on the mound for the Port Pistols. The under is looking good.
I'm drinking a lot of beer.
Jared Yonkman's up for the 8 balls right now. Probably need to move. We'll go over a little bit. Sorry for it. That's some ASMRs. There we go. Jared Yonkman in the box for the 8 balls. Brand new pickup. Drafted through our first ever free agent draft. Beautiful field. Saw you guys on TikTok. Thank you, Dino. Appreciate it. This is the 8 Ball's newest edition.
Put one out, Jared. First career. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. We've got a photographer walking around, and then we do have an on-field umpire.
There it is.
Yonkman sends a ball to deep left field. Oh, and it hangs up. Leffler makes the play. Yonkman's still searching for that first CCW bomb. Yeah, our photographer is not afraid to get up in the action. Here he goes right now. He said, Mike Sr., the savvy vet, steps in. He's all of 73 years old. 4s and a strike. Tyler, he did, yeah. Mike Speak's 3-run bomb was 75% of the offense for the 8 balls. Tyler Punt on the bump for the Pistols, known as a guy who has had great opening night outings and then has just not been able to throw a ball for the rest of the year after throwing. So we'll see if that carries over into 2021. Dual Prod, if we get some highlights, we'll post them to TikTok. TikTok's going to be a lot of, just different content. Mike Speak Sr. strikes out. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-0 8 balls. TikTok's used for a lot of our good content, a lot of our field work, stuff like that that's popular on TikTok. We're going to upload a lot of stuff to YouTube. We found that, the actual plays and the gameplay does better on YouTube. So just follow us on everything and just be on the lookout. This is not the first year that we've done this. We're actually We've been going since 2014. If you can see the banners out there, you can't really read them right now. But the far left is the Kings of Diamonds. They won it in 2014. The Short Shorts won it in 15. Star Spangled Dingers won it in 16. The 8 Balls in 17. Noodlers in 18. 8 Balls in 19. And Noodlers in 20. So 8 Balls and Noodlers have gone back and forth. And we have been an official league for, what is that now, 6, 7 years. So we're in year 8. Going strong. Woof, thank you. Hope you're having a good night too. Again, Mike Speak Jr. on the bump for the 8 Balls. 4 strikeouts shy of 500. He is he currently the only pitcher to even have 400 strikeouts?
No, I think Rudy might.
Rudy's barely over 400.
No, Rudy has 3.
Rudy's in 3 something, yeah.
Do you not have 400?
No, I'm gonna hit it this year.
He has 377. He's in second. Aiden has.
Where was the field for the
Holden has 330.
Does he really?
What do you want to complain about? Get over it. We played with it too. Gags, I can tell. Yeah, the Noodlers social media renovation has been incredible. Good job with that.
Who took that over? Gagliardi?
Gags did. Yeah, it's been really good. The field for the last 7 years. So this year, or last fall, I should say, we actually, we were going to kill all the grass, but we accidentally did it about 3 weeks before we wanted to. Destroyed it all. We took a machine out here and leveled all the land and turned it to dirt, and then planted some really nice turf grade bluegrass, and that's where we're at now. And I think the country has kind of been waiting on that grass improvement. It feels like for the dirt yard to take off. And Paul Agresta protects with 2 strikes, but Mike Jr. makes a nice play off the mound. Yonkman probably has 400 in 1 year.
I'm getting to 200 Ks this year.
Are you? Are you gonna pitch?
He's at 195.
You're not pitching. What are you at?
I'm at 195.
Blake Vorse is at 195 strikeouts. He doesn't pitch anymore, but claims he's getting to 200. So we're gonna see some cleanup duty out of Vorse this year.
And so if he times that by 5, or he times that you agree.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How many pitching hits do you have?
What's going on with you?
56. Oh, that's the ugly number. I gotta get more.
Playing for Theroff. Jackwagon.
Hold on, I'm just going on the all time. I'm not a fast
2-1.
What's the arc in front of home plate mean? So that arc is actually another foul line.
I got a fast.
Anything inside that is foul ball, dead ball.
I have. You have more than 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That didn't sound that confident.
Sure. I mean,
And Tyler Punt goes down. Mike Speak now just 3 strikeouts away from that big 500 number.
3 away.
3.
The countdown is at 3. When he hits that 500 number, I better see 500 whiffles in the chat from each viewer. Again, tomorrow night we've got Hackers, Yackers, and Noodlers all in action at the Dirt Yard for a nice 3-team round robin. This guy is throwing flamers. Sancheese, you are absolutely right. Mike Speak Jr. is, without a doubt, the greatest Circle City Wiffle pitcher of all time. He has elevated our league to relevance on the national scene. Bring our volume down back here a little bit. There's no pitch speed limit. Guys are allowed to come out here and throw as hard as possible, and I'm excited for you guys to see guys like Reed Warner on the moonshots. Mike Jr. obviously throwing gas here. Caleb Yonkman's, when he gets out here, he'll be throwing gas. Aiden Palmer is one of our hardest throwers. Taylor DeHart in the chat. He's a member of the Short Shorts. Naturally throws male genitalia. How far are the fences? Our fences are 89 to left field, 102 to dead center, and 85 to right. You got to fix that that hotkey. 85 to right, Hayworth.
Ted, I need that cooler,
102
bub.
to center.
You got your cooler?
I need that cooler you always bring.
Impatient Greek. Go moonshots. Hey, Ashley, I really appreciate your
What, we're 2
your
away
commitment to the comment section. Mike Speak Jr. strikes out 2 hitters in the bottom of the second inning, and now is just 2 strikeouts away from 500. 102, yeah, 102 to dead center with an 8-foot wall is an absolute poke. You got to get into one. So we're gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, man. You need to open up the sponsorship. This is unacceptable.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Oh, I know. We have new lights coming.
I'm trying to give Mike a hard time.
I know.
I'm Patient Greek. On behalf of the Moonshots, I'd like to thank you for being our first official fan.
Have you guys played at any other field? I mean, this is our home field. We play all of our league games here. Understandably so, I would hope. I mean, this is the best field in the country, and I'll put it up against anybody's field in terms of dirt quality, grass, fence, you name it. But we've played, you know, in Michigan and Ohio for tournaments, and we're looking forward to going out east to the UF's tournament this year. The 2 minutes, and now it says 3 minutes, is actually our inning. So it's a basketball scoreboard, and we're using it as the innings. So it's the top of the third inning now. 8 balls coming to bat. 3-0 8 balls. Yes, Impatient Greek has been in our TikTok comments answering any and all comments that I can't get to. Part of the thing with going viral is that you get like thousands of comments. So she hops in there and answers everything, and has even put together a Google document of answers. So it's been a massive help. Big Green Monster. Who? Yeah, we didn't want to do a Green Monster. I think that's a little overdone in the wiffle ball world. So we went with an 8-foot wall all across center field. There seems to be a dark spot on the field in right center field. Are lights too expensive? Thomas Hopkins.
That's Hopkins.
Lights are a little too expensive. No, we just discovered tonight that our right center light is full of water. We'll get that fixed, and we'll be back up and running. We've actually got 2 spotlights coming for home plate to brighten up that area even more.
Yep. 3-1.
Gags, I was actually just talking to Yonkman about playing in Leroy, and I'd love to. Pick me up. I'm a teacher now, so I have summers off, and I think I could make it happen a few nights. DB Productions, yes, East Coast, UWIFs, big tournament out there. Run by the Cook brothers, 2 of the best in the business. A-mill rules are pretty similar to baseball. You know, we basically have a few modified rules like pitcher's hand, peg outs and stuff, but every other rule is baseball. As Mike Jr. strikes out to lead off the inning for the 8 balls.
Oh, shit. How do you...
To be honest, Thomas, you guys don't get hits in the daylight either. What's wrong?
4 balls is the wall, so I gotta edit it.
Oh, just go undo. And just make them strike out. A week heads up, okay. So I'm done late May, and then I have to do some summer school stuff. But even that's in the morning. So late May, I'll be completely done, and I would say June, July-ish, I'll be good to play, Kyle. Strikeout for Connor Morris. Tyler Punt's absolutely dealing here in the top of the 3rd inning. Again, Mike Speak Jr. is 2 strikeouts away from 500. So when he goes back out on the mound for the 8 balls, I think we're going to go down to the field and get a field level view of that. McFarland sends a nice line drive into left field. Gets a nice round at first base and sticks with a single. It's on Wednesdays. I mean, honestly, again, I'm off in the summer, and Wednesdays is perfect. We do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for CCW. So.
Calling a Yonkman first career home run that's at bat.
Yonkman first career home run has been called by Church in the booth. It is cold. Ball might carry. How many weeks is the season? So we started May 3rd, and our season is going to carry through. Our All-Star game caps the season off. It's actually after our World Series, and that is August 14th. So In terms of months, it's, you know, May, June, July, and August it's over.
So I just don't do a ball.
Toxic Champ, we actually do have a standings board. If you look in right field on that left side of the panel there, we are getting color-coded team panels that we will do for standings, and you'll see that content on TikTok.
41. So I just don't do a ball for it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a deep drive for Youngman. Back to the wall as Leffler robs it at the wall. What a play. What a play. Someone clipped that in the chat. Someone clipped that. That is an excellent play from Christian Leffler at the wall.
Hey,
right here.
Nice grab, Leffler.
Just looking out at the field. Hey,
You ruined.
no, right here. You can record from the turf.
You ruined my prediction, but
Robbed by Christian Leffler. Clip that in the chat.
man, that prediction was about to be spot on.
I am going to share this stream because Mike Speak Jr. is taking the mound, 2 strikeouts away from 500. Let's see.
Play of the year so far?
Play of the year so far. I don't.
It's only the second game, but
McFarland made a nice play off the mound.
yeah, I witnessed that. I think the Leffler one was a little bit better, even though.
So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning now. The 8 Balls lead 3-0. But again, the storyline here is that Mike Speak Jr. is just 2 strikeouts away from 500 for his career. Not only is he the only player to have over 400, he's about to become the only player to have 500 strikeouts.
It's a little inside.
And we're gonna go down.
Little inside.
We're gonna go down field level for this. Speak Jr. leads the league in warm-up strikeouts. You should have seen the beginning of the game. The Pork Pistols got their ABs in, and then the 8 Balls got their ABs in. And then Junior took about 8 hours warming up. So we're down field level now because Mike Speak Jr. is 2 strikeouts away from 500 for his career. We'll go behind home plate. Is there a Hall of Fame? There will be a Hall of Fame as soon as we feel like we've got a worthy class, and I think we're getting there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that pop up here soon. Mike Jr. misses inside. Paul Agresta up to bat. The rookie making his debut tonight. Played really well so far for the Pork Pistols. Pours it in, strike 1. As you can see, we're starting to get a view here now of why that pitch is so tough. It comes from outside of that left-handed batter's box. Ball misses just in. If you're just tuning in, Mike Speak Jr. is 2 strikeouts away from 500 career strikeouts. He's currently the only player to have over 400 strikeouts. Strike 2 now to Paul Agresta. Dual prod, thank you so much. That's a very good compliment. Again, bottom 3 now, 3-0 8 Balls. 2-2 count here to Agresta. And he fouls one into the board. Strikeout Mike Speak Jr. now sits at 499 career strikeouts. We will take a break in the action if he gets this strikeout here. His dad on the sidelines cheering him on. He has been here for all 499 of these strikeouts. Good storyline here. When he gets this 500 strikeout, we need all the wiffle balls in the chat that we can get. 499 strikeouts here. And Tyler punts into ball, caught by Simo at the wall. Wow. Wow. So Junior sits at 499 strikeouts the year.
Hey, good swing, TP.
Now Christian Leffler steps in the box. 2 down here for the Pork Pistols.
How funny with his earphones on, like a pitch to hit.
Well, that's how he got his 400, I think.
Again, he got his 400th strikeout on a pitch to hit strikeout. So he's not shy about doing that. Christian Leffler trying to spoil the party. There's strike number 2. Again, Mike Speak sits at 499 strikeouts. His dad watching on.
I'm just gonna do it so you can get over it.
No.
The delivery. There's 500 strikeouts for Mike Jr. 500 career strikeouts, the first pitcher in CCW history to reach 400, and now he reaches 500. The Pork Pistols give him a standing ovation. Congratulations, Mike Speak Jr. Throw some wiffles in the chat. 500 career strikeouts. Absolutely golden left arm. The cat tip.
Yeah, you got about 150 of them right there.
150.
He's about 150 of them. Get them in here.
Junior says Church has about 150 of them. He hands him the game ball.
Will you sign that for me?
I appreciate it.
500 career strikeouts for Mike Speak Jr. People are asking about a Hall of Fame. I will promise you, if there's a Hall of Fame, he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I mean, I'll put it in my house.
We head to the top of the 4th inning now. The 8 Balls lead 3-0. Glad we took you field level there for Mike Speak Jr.'s 500th career strikeout. I've had my fair share off of him. Again, and he's allowed, I think, something like 13 home runs over his career. 500 career strikeouts. Thank you guys for the wiffle balls in the chat. That was sick. Good for him. You get some good stuff? Yeah. Good. So now he can limit the warm-up pitches, right? I don't think you're ever going to get him to warm up the warm-up pitches or to limit them. Cub Scout at the game, yep. There's a Cub Scout here. Top 4 now, 3-0 8 Balls. We are live from atop the terrace at the Dirt Yard behind home plate. Mike Speak Jr. just got his 500th career strikeout. We can do ground view. Ground view can happen. Maybe we go down there right now. Maybe we make that happen. See what you guys are all about. I better get some wiffle balls in the chat if I sacrifice this. Head down the stairs here.
Walk, take 31. Take every strike until you get to the.
I'm glad I wasn't the 500.
And an Ephus.
I have a lot of careers. I might be the strikeout leader.
And a grunt from Tyler Punt gets a strikeout. The legend
I'm just
goes down looking.
Years off because I would definitely be the strikeout leader. But I'm still probably top 5.
Trying to get set up here on ground level.
I mean, before the pitch to hit, you have to swing. I'm not gonna take a walk. You gotta get
Call
that.
timeout. Disrupt the rhythm.
Tyler Punt on the mound for the Pork Pistols. Throws the Ephus. Mike Jr. dribbles it to the right side. Tyler Punt goes sliding, can't get the out. The only problem with this view is that it just doesn't get the whole field in play. So we've got to flirt. We'll probably flirt with some multi-angles. Again, we're very bare bones right now. you know, with just the phone stream. We're trying to get to the point where we've got Streamlabs going, some overlays, and some stuff like that. But for now, we're kind of stuck dealing with this. And that one touches the top of the zone. Six innings are played here at Circle City. Score is 3-0, 8 balls. If you're just tuning in, we just watched Mike Speak Jr. record his 500th career strikeout. We'll go ground view just for this half inning and go back up top. Just a little better view. We can get the whole field in play. Connor Morris walks, so hopefully now we can see him lose a ball into the trees in right field. Connor Morris at the plate.
Give me a goodbye gift, Connor.
Okay, got you right here.
Sends a line drive up the middle. Mike Sr. is going to advance to third base. Stops there. Connor Morris lands at second with the double. The balls do crack pretty easily. They get dirty too. They get warped. So there goes Keegan, our photographer. Everybody say bye to Keegan. Good dude there. Zach McFarland steps in the box. MVP of game 1. Three nothing now. We're in the 4th inning. Tyler Punt still on the mound for the Pork Pistols. Pitching fine. Has held the 8 balls to 3 runs so far. 8 balls won 4-0 in game 1. Zach McFarland in the box right now. He was the MVP of game 1. Tyler Punt misses away. Chilly night here at the Dirt Yard. It's May. Typically we're used to warmer temperatures. We usually start in early June though, so we're about a month ahead of schedule this year. Zach McFarland goes down swinging. Jared Yonkman will step into the plate. Younger brother of Caleb Yonkman. Can we get a weather report? Weather report, we got some cloud coverage. You can see the sky. It's about 50 degrees. It's chilly. No wind, air's light. But again, the ball's not traveling great tonight, so. Tyler Punt pours in a strike. In the bottom of the 4th inning, or top of the 4th inning, 3-0, 8 balls. Tyler Punt misses with a fastball, 2-1. Hopefully you can kind of get a feel for the velocity. And as soon as I say that, he goes there. Homie Quan, it is not an open field. It's a private residence. So we keep it pretty tight-knit out here and really limit to the league play of the 8 franchises. Kind of whoever they've got on their roster. Really competitive roster selection right now. Got a lot of competition for each spot, and all 8 teams looking to try to win a title. How many people bat in an order? You can bat everybody that shows up to the ballpark. And you only have to play 2 people in the field, plus the pitcher. Hey, dog, we thought of a minor league. And Yonkman sends a line drive to left field. Everybody goes down. Connor Morris tagged out. Yonkman spills at first base. A run does score, so it's an RBI single for Yonkman. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning now. 4-0 8 balls. Again, they won that game 1 4-0. A lot of action going on there. We'll just take you around. Maybe we'll go out to one of the party decks for this inning. Walk you onto the field. Mike Speak Jr. there. Newest and only member of the 500 Strikeout Club. Rudy Lyons in the building. We are going to go out to the party deck here. And that might be where we stay. Hang out here, try to get somebody out for the end of season or the end of the evening interview. Under looking real hot, Vogus. We had that one in the 1st inning and not a single one since. So again, these are 2 light hitting teams. It's just a matter of, I mean, I think that the air is cold. It's a tough hitting night. And again, Vegas created those odds knowing exactly what 2 teams were playing. So we're going to tune in here from the party deck, as we call it, in left center field. This is actually where our Jumbotron's going to go. We'll try to swivel you around, make sure that you can see most of the action. We're in Indianapolis, Indiana, south side. Over under 4.5 bombs hit by the 8 balls was the predicted. Indiana, Wiffle capital of the U.S. You got that right, Vogus. There's no better state for Wiffle than Indiana. Jimmy Cole, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Mike Speak Jr. on the bump, just had his 500th career strikeout. We're here at the Dirt Yard on Indianapolis' south side.
Quick announcement.
What's up?
Not only has Speak thrown his 500 strikeout, but he also has a no-hit bid in the top of the 5th.
There we go. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. Not only did Mike Speak Jr. record his 500th career strikeout last inning, he has a no-hitter bid right now. I know that there have been many of those in CCW history. That ball catches the pole. So Mike Speak, we're in the top of the 5th inning here. I don't think it's top of the 5th. Blake, isn't it bottom 4? Blake.
I think it's
Bottom 4.
bottom 4, bottom
Yeah.
5.
Yes, actually it is.
Bottom 4 here. Mike Speak's got a no-hit bid going. I know we're not supposed to speak on those things. 2 games a night, so we've got a little bit of a hybrid schedule this year. Most times, if there are only 2 teams at the field, we'll do a doubleheader. But we're actually introducing a triple header this year where 3 teams will be at the field, and we'll do a 3-team round robin. So you get to see 3 teams in action. 1 team will always be there for umpiring or scorekeeping duties. So Yonkman did make it. Listen, when you get added by a Dirt Yard Classic caliber squad like the 8 balls, some funny things happen. TP did not hit a home run, Hopkins. Did you not see the catch? Simo caught it at the wall. It was a great play.
That's it. Come back. Give me one. Come back right here.
And TP fouls one off to the right side. Cole, if you're seriously asking, so we've got our circle. That's pretty typical of any mound. And our strip is actually there because after ball 5, we allow a pitch to hit. So the pitcher will step up and do a lob pitch. And we're just trying to, make it look nice, prevent that grass from wearing out, and keep the field in decent shape. And there's a strikeout from Mike Jr. TP goes down swinging and grunting. camera angle sucked. Wasn't I behind home on that one? Everybody was singing the praises of that behind the home angle. Noodlers are the king of part-timers. That's the truth. You do. I mean, you've got to give Cody House credit. He wins a title way back, what was that, 2017. His team falls apart. He puts things back together. Of course, Caleb Yonkman falls in his lap. But, you know, he's able to fight his way back, put together a good roster, and win another title. Cody House is, he's one of the more committed guys in this league, and he's shown it by his ability to make it to the Dirt Yard Classic and win multiple titles. There's a foul ball down the left field line. We've got Solid Peen in the chat, yep. Making his debut tonight. And there's a beautiful pitch. That's the one that's just nearly impossible to hit. Starts out low, I mean, just scrapes the blades of grass and finds that low corner. Are you guys on YouTube? Yeah, if you search Circle City Wiffle on YouTube, we're going to upload the entire game film from tonight onto YouTube. How much did this field cost to make? It's been a little over $7. Just, you know, it's been a process, and it's been a community ordeal. Right here playing left field, he owns a fencing company, was able to put a lot of this in for us, and then you know, we talk about different sponsors and things like that. So like I said, just people coming together from all over the community, small company sponsorships, things like that, and we've really just tried to make small improvements each year to make it what it is now. Dude just wears shorter shorts than you expect. I don't know if they're all that short. I think I'm just probably a little more confident in short shorts than you are, Jim Cole. I've seen you. Yeah, we only upgrade the dirtiest strikeouts to our OnlyFans, or upload. You find all the dirtiest strikeouts, the deep dongs, the jack-offs, our extra inning jack-offs, those get uploaded on OnlyFans. Who won the first game? 8 Balls won at 4-0. Connor Morris went deep with a solo bomb, and then Mike Speak Sr. came through with a 3-run dong to stretch that lead. All 4 runs were scored in the bottom of the 5th inning, and then they held them off in the top of the 6th. And we're live here at the Dirt Yard. 8 Balls and Pork Pistols. Pork Pistols wearing the yellow, orange, red, and black jerseys. The 8 Balls are wearing their retro light blue jerseys tonight. B-dubs, we're just, it's got to stay turf. There's so much action out here and so little time, you know, to really mess with tamping the clay in and taking care of a dirt mound that it's not super feasible. So the dirt mound is what we keep it at. Top of the 5th inning now, still 3-0 8 Balls. Hey, dude. Thank you for coming. 3-0, right? That's the score? I'm pretty sure.
3 or 4.
Left 3-0?
Junior has a no-hitter.
I know.
3 or 4, I don't know.
Okay. B-dubs, thank you. B. Deckert, subscribe. Thank you very much, sir. We're actually working on something for our Twitch subscribers. See that wall over there in right field? As Mike Speak dribbles one to the middle. Tyler Pump Fields. But that wall right there in right field, the Dirt Yard sign, I think we're going to write all our subscribers' names on that. And if a ball hits it anytime during the season, we are going to give something away to one of our subscribers. So really appreciate you subscribing. And like Jimmy Hay just said, welcome to the Dirt Yard. Hey, dog, appreciate that, man. Besides a new baseball scoreboard, I've got a little secret for you. We're out here on the party deck, and I have our tripod set up on an LED Jumbotron that's going to go in the left center wall, and we'll have full display.
Good to see you.
Yep, I'll be. Well, I've got a game, and then I'll be out here.
All right, cool. I'll see
Yep.
you tomorrow. Bud.
Yep. B-Deck, I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, so on this this little LED Jumbotron, we're gonna first, Jimmy Hayes gonna run into it, really break it in. But second, you know, we're gonna be able to throw things up there like, you know, who's batting, team logos, stats, graphics, anything like that as Tyler Punt strikes out Mike Jr. Internet speed's not great. I'm actually streaming on some data right now. We do have internet out here, but we're just working on trying to get the Streamlabs together, figure out our camera angles. Hopefully we get a few days off here and we can flirt with it. The last week we got a few days off, but they were rainouts. T-Bone, glad to have you here, man. This is your new MLB. Glad to have you, really. Hope you can find a team to root for, find some players to get behind. And always feel free to stop in here and comment and hang out with us. You're effed if you get more than 10 subs. I think we've got 11 or 12 now, Vogus, so. Connor Morris at the plate for the 8 balls. Tyler Punt pours in a nice sinking fastball. And another one. Connor, all he can do is turn and launch the bat towards the sideline. We're using the phone to record right now, but again, like I said, we have our Streamlabs set up. We're getting all those overlays worked in and hotkeys and stuff. Just trying to, you know, make sure that when you tune in here, each time you feel like there's a small improvement and that we're giving you something worthy of watching. Black Magic device, is that a capture card, or just like a switcher of some sort? One day you guys will be on ESPN. I don't have anything to add to that. I will stay stay tuned. Mic up the players in the future, that's absolutely coming. Our cameraman Keegan Coy. So we do a couple days a year where we get all 8 teams out here for our round robin tournaments, and those are days just full of energy. You know, a lot of good spirit and stuff like that. So I think those will be perfect days to mic up some of our guys. Listen, what we're really trying to offer out here is, you know, no bull crap. We're going to stream our games. I'm not going to edit them and post some type of highlight reel to YouTube. I want to give you the full games. No fluff, just, you know, a bunch of just wiffle ball. I feel like our product is good. We've got a nice field out here. As Paul Agresta sends a ball to right field, Yonkman can't make the play. And Agresta has just played really well tonight. Again, this is his first CCW series. 4 hits in game 1, a couple more this game. But like I said, just live streams. And that hit actually breaks up the no-hitter for Mike Speak Jr. on this historic night. Mike up the shorts halfway through a tournament. Bogus, can you tell the shorts about our Yacker short shorts matchup, because I don't think we can tell you much about it. There goes the no-hitter. T-Bone, you are correct. And he shakes it off. He's on to the next hitter. Just asking, is this college baseball? No, it's better. It's better than college baseball. Tyler Punt goes down swinging, chases a curveball in the dirt. Bunting is not illegal. I think if you got out here and you saw how hard and the break that people are throwing, you'd realize quickly that bunting's not a great strategy. and we've got an arc that's 20 feet in front of home plate, and you have to get it past that foul line. So it's really tough to do. Maybe more of like a check swing type of ordeal, but again, either one of those are really tough strategies to pull off and maintain. Weird Uncle Pete, thank you for the Wiffle in the chat. Appreciate that, man. You were, no, Vogus. I will tell you though, I almost went deep twice. Once got over, and then Rudy jumped up the wall and brought one back that game. I do remember the cowboy hat though. Hey dog, appreciate your commitment. CCW is willing to make the changes that that MLB is not. I know MLB is struggling with some identity things. You've got to, I mean, if you notice issues in your game, you've got to change it. Christian Leffler grounds one to the left side. Mike Sr. flips to Mike Jr. for the out. Nice little play there. This is in someone's backyard. It's actually my backyard. This is where I grew up. We're going to swing you around here. So our yard is, I know it's really tough to see. It's actually elongated, so my house is up here somewhere. 1.5 acres here on the south side of Indianapolis. And then all the way at the very back is our wiffle ball field. And this is where I spent my childhood since middle school, man. The teams playing right now, right here in front of me in the field, are the 8 Balls, 2-time champs, led by Mike Speak Sr. and Mike Speak Jr., joined by newcomer wiffle legend Jared Youngman, the sheriff. And there's another liner to right field by Agresta, but they get the ball to the circle before they get halfway, and the run goes back. So no run scores, but a great hit, a great piece of hitting right there off the fast pitch by Agresta. Agresta has been impressive tonight. 8 Balls and Pork Pistols playing right now. 4-0, 2 runners on base. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-0, 8 Balls lead. 8 Balls are in the light blue. They're fielding. Mike Whitty asked who the favorite is this year, and that's a really tough question. We've, like the Noodlers, as long as Caleb Youngman's on the bump, they're going to be a favorite. They have enough good pieces around him. The short shorts, my team, are going to hit their way to contention every year. And then you have the 8 Balls, who have made 4 straight appearances, and they don't go away. They're going to pitch, they're going to play defense, and they're going to come up with timely hitting. And then, you know, they've added some really good pieces. So, and then I left out the Moonshots. Yeah, the Moonshots have 2 college baseball players on their roster, and one of them's an MVP candidate in Will Smithy. If you are looking for season previews, head to our YouTube channel, search Circle City Wiffle on YouTube. We have our Dirt Yard Dish episodes there where Rudy Lyon masterfully goes through each team and kind of gives his predictions and their strengths and weaknesses. So check those out, Dirt Yard Dish, Circle City Wiffle on YouTube. Tyler Punt strikes out the end of the inning, and Mike Speak Jr. works his way out of some trouble. Bogus, you're taking the Moonshots. I think that's a good pick. They've just, I don't know how to explain it. They've had some lofty expectations the last 2 years and have fallen just short. They add Cam Smith. I think that's a massive addition that's going to eat some innings and keep Reed Werner and Will Smithy fresh. So the score is 4-0. We're now in the top of the 5th inning. We play 6 innings here at Circle City Wiffle. 4-0. Hey, Mitch, would you mind flipping the scoreboard around so I can see it? That'd be money. It's money, dude. Perfect. Oh, you can't see that. I can see it, though. That's perfect. 4-0. Is it top 6? Okay, top 6. Top 6. 4-0, top 6. 8 Balls looking to improve to 2-0 on the season. How do you get out? So you get out via pitcher's hand. You can get the ball to the circle that the pitcher's pitching on before he gets to first base. Foul ball. Or you can peg a runner out in between the bases. So Zach McFarland just fouled a ball off another ball, but that ball was inside the foul ball arc, so that is a foul ball. If that ball was outside of the foul ball arc, that would be a single. Jimmy, they are playing music. I didn't know you'd be able to hear it. That might mess with things. McFarland sends a soft liner to the mound, and Punt makes a nice play. They're going to cut the sound from this stream. Hey, Christian, can you have them turn the music down a little bit so we can't hear it? Because
Music down.
Bundy. Turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, I'll get copyright strike.
how did the teams? Yeah, hopefully you can barely hear it, so it's not too bad. Jared Yonkman at the plate for the 8 Balls. Teams came up with their names. It's just sort of been a process over the years, and you know, as each manager or owner has come in, they've had strong feelings about their team name and have kind of rolled with it. So 8 Balls that are playing right now, they're at the plate, was the name of Mike Speaks Sr.'s competitive wiffle team back in the day. And back in the day, I'm talking 80s and 90s. So he's been around for a long time. He's played a lot of wiffle ball. Rudy Lyon stepping up into the party deck. This is our LED panel.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. And we're gonna cut out the hole in the wall.
way bigger than I
Yeah, we're
thought
gonna
it was
cut
gonna
out a
be.
hole in the wall and put it flush. Yeah, that's gonna be absolutely ridiculous.
When did you decide that?
Well, we were gonna do behind home, obviously. Jared Yonkman sends the ball to left field. Gone! Jared Yonkman's first CCW home run. Send some wiffle balls in the chat for that one. First of many if he's around enough. Great wiffle ball player. He's gonna take advantage of a lot of slow pitch. Really good piece there.
Did Thomas bring this today? Or?
No, we brought it last night. 5-0 8 Balls now. They expand their lead.
Yeah, that's what
Coach Lyon, Vogus would like you to know that he does not want to field tomorrow.
Okay. All right. I have to scrap the game plan now.
Who do you have coming tomorrow?
As far as I know, we will be having Chief Redbeard himself.
Sawyer, okay.
Sawyer Mitchell.
Good.
Vogus is making the trip down. Gallagher was a yes, but I think he became a no. I'm going to save him for Sunday. John Duran. And, who am I forgetting? Vogus. That might be it. 4. I feel like there's a 5th.
So
yeah.
Vogus, Rudy, Duran, Mitchell.
It's so weird having lost 80% of the original lineup, the original roster.
Yeah.
To complete.
I think you improved though.
Yes.
You have a lot of wiffle talent and experience, which you did not have before.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I talked about in the recent podcast episode that I recorded today. Was pretty happy with where the roster is. I would not have said that about a month ago.
Right.
Considering it was just Vogus and I.
Yeah.
Things, good pitch. Worked into our favor with the draft and getting strategic with free agents.
Oh, who are the teams in the preview that you just sent me?
My squad and the Hackers.
Okay, Hackers Yackers will go live tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that together tonight and get it on there. So Hackers Yackers Dirt Yard Dish episode on YouTube tomorrow morning. Oh, Ephus from Tyler Punt gets the strikeout.
Did he throw that last year?
He did
I feel
not.
like that's a new toy.
He's relying less on throwing his arm out, more on hitting the board.
That's
so.
what Hopkins has been trying to get him to do. I love myself a good punt grunt, but you need to let off the gas a little bit. Because if you remember, our favorite league highlight of when I walked off 2 years ago off Tyler Punt.
I was recording right here.
Yes, he was. Part of the reason why. I think that was my third homer of the game, and it was really just a timing thing. Once I figured out his pace, had one of the better hitting games of my career. But for him to have off-speed stuff is going to keep hitters off balance. And he's been on the board with the EFIS too.
Yeah. Connor Morris at the plate for the 8 balls. Top 6-4-0. Are we at 5-0 8 balls?
5-0.
5-0. Scoreboard hasn't been updated.
Pork Pistols still having a hard time scoring, but we'll give them some grace since they're without their 2 best bats. Oh, down the line.
Foul ball from Morris. This is where Morris will absolutely feast this year.
Oh, goes Oppo. And he got it.
Nice play from Tyler Punt. Who called him safe? Okay, good. I thought someone called him safe. Okay, so we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Pork Pistols really trying to avoid getting shut out for a 2-game series tonight. But that's kind of the story of this franchise. They struggle to score runs. They are going to pitch pretty well. But here we have it. We have got, 4-0 game 1, 5-0 game 2 right now. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for coming.
What's been your impression of Agresta so far?
My impression of Agresta is
good get.
Good get. So, what is it? 4 hits in game 1.
And just had 2 on Junior in the same inning.
2 hits from Junior. I think he might have 3 this game. So, really, really, really good opening series, obviously. And then we pointed out that the Pork Pistols, they scored 0 runs tonight, but they're literally batting with their 4 worst hitters. They don't have Thomas in the lineup. They don't have Nick Bundy, who tweaked a hamstring. So, this is, they're going to be 500 this year. They're going to be right around that area. And you get them in a, best of 3 is a tough series for them to win, but get them in a play-in game, and they're dangerous. It's like the Hackers. They've got to find a second arm.
Yep. Bundy was just telling me that Agresta is a local guy.
Yeah.
Like Edgewood Little League local.
Yep. Roncalli High School.
Okay. And then he didn't play high school baseball, but he just has he's probably going to put some, like he has been, shooting the right side off the lefty, which is a good approach.
Right.
He's going to get singles. He could be a table setter for guys like Hopkins and Bundy in the 2-3 hole, honestly.
Yeah, those 3 hitters, you kind of wonder, you're already thinking, what if, had they been able to keep Aiden Palmer? But Aiden will be really good for the Outlaws, so you don't want to take away from that. It's just a team that's kind of floating in that Pacers territory.
Oh my gosh, what a terrible place to be.
Yep.
Was chatting with Gerard Yonkman.
Gerard Yonkman. Caleb.
Just before I made my way up here, and
Mike Speak Jr. strikes out left for the first out of the 6th inning.
And I forget this. He is a recent college graduate and has a lot of time on his hands because he has not gotten
no job yet, right?
A job.
No big boy job.
That's why he's here, and he may have a schedule similar to Big Bro like last year.
There we go.
So that makes me think, in a parallel universe, maybe had this been common knowledge, the Pork Pistols take him with the 4th overall pick in the draft.
Right.
That would be a huge bat in their
Right. Strike 2 here to Paul Agresta, the rookie making his debut tonight. Tough ask here to face Junior, but he has done a great job. Swings and miss, and there's that infamous pitch. We talk about you get the gentle riser into the lower outside corner, and then he throws a devastating one. You pull the trigger, it catches you right in the sensitive area. We'll call it that. Strikeout number 2 this inning. Oh, they didn't call it a strikeout or what?
I guess it was strike 2.
It was only 2? Is there another draft? We will have a draft again next year. So there's not one this year. I'm thinking expansion is in the works for CCW, probably to 10 teams. We play games on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Those are our game nights, and then we treat Thursday as our rainout night. And there's a strikeout. Agresta goes down swinging. Pistols down to their final out of the evening. Down 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tyler Punt really trying to just get the Pistols on the board and ruin this nightly shutout.
How are we looking on viewers?
It's been good.
All night, about 40.
Yeah. Gosh.
So McFarland.
Ty Gaff, this is not our legit camera angle. We were up in our, you can see our deck right there. That's our media deck. It's kind of without a doubt the best camera angle up there. People like the behind the home, so we went behind home to see Junior's 500th strikeout. And then we came out here to the deck, and we'll bring someone out here to interview, and we're just kind of finishing up the night here from the left field deck, trying to take you on a tour around the Dortyard. Oh yeah, we were talking about the draft. You know, a player became a little more available than publicly known. Mike Speak Jr. strikes out Tyler Punt, and we get a yes sir fist pump from Senior. Vintage, just classic 8-ball night. They win 4-0 and 5-0. Allow 0 runs, and we have Mike Speak Jr. as our Game 2 MVP. We're going to go down field level to interview him. Talk about that 500th strikeout, maybe what that means for his CCW legacy, if you can call it that. Eight Balls 2-0, Pork Pistols 0-2. The next time we will see you guys is at our opening day tournament, or I guess we call it our opening week tournament. This Sunday, May 16th, we'll have all 8 teams in action. Really awesome day at the Dirt Yard. What do we have for Junior? Give us a stat line. Blake Voris, our nightly statistician, is going to give us the stat line for Junior in Game 2.
We have 6 innings pitched. We have 14 strikeouts.
Wow.
No earned runs and 2 hits given up.
No earned runs, 2 hits given up. 2 home runs by the 8 Balls?
Yes.
So the under hits. I know the chat took the over heavy. If you took the under, you just cashed in. 2 home runs were hit. Pork Pistols 0-2. Paul Agresta, the impressive rookie tonight. How'd it feel to finally be out here at the Dirt Yard?
Felt pretty good.
Felt pretty good.
First time out, you know, it was pretty good.
Good. He a couple good pieces off of Junior. It's tough to come in here and face a vet like that. He got his 500th career strikeout tonight. What was your thought process in the box?
You know, just take it easy. Maybe not fully swing, get a little contact swing. Wasn't trying to hit a yard, so.
There we go. Paul Agresta, Rookie of the Year favorite at the moment.
Came in strong. Obviously came in veteran approach.
All right, now we're here. Back up a little bit. Let's get a good angle.
Alrighty.
With the legendary Mike Speak Jr. The only person more legendary is the guy that produced this man, Mike Speak Sr.
Senior, big dog.
Mike, 500th career strikeout tonight. What does this mean to you?
Means a lot. Honestly, means a lot. Absolutely love this game. Learned a lot from the pops. And 500, just man, it's just one for the memory books. Another thing to add to the trophy case.
Learned a lot from the pops. So I did mention on stream while you were sitting at 499. I'm pretty sure you've been here for all 499. Now what? 504. How's it feel, Mike, as dad of an absolute legend, 2 probably surefire Hall of Famers? How's it feel?
Well, I was passing the torch, but I just didn't think it would be like this. This guy's unbelievable. Doing really well. Great pitcher, good mechanics, good speed, low riser slider, tough pitch to hit. He's tough.
He is tough. And as a hitter, I will agree with that statement. Mike, you have kind of brought CCW to relevance. You've pitched us into, a competitive state as an entire league. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Congratulations on number 500.
Appreciate it, man. Glad to be a part of it, dude. Nothing would be here without you, man. Hey,
appreciate
CCW's on the map. We're coming for you guys.
Let's go, baby. CCW, night 2. We have 8 Balls taking 2 from the Pork Pistols. Good night from the Dirt Yard. We'll have the full game uploaded to YouTube, highlights. Stay tuned for some more TikToks, maybe a field tour coming soon. Thank you all. Good night.